Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike three. And stepping in for the Astros, Tyler Fitzgerald. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And a foul ball. Next offering is down low.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Next offering way upstairs. Lewis. And the Astros put down in order. Back here at Dyken Park. Now here is Alejandro Kirk. Yeah, that's fouled off. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count. Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Top of the 3rd, no score. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 1 down. Base is empty. Strike 3. Got him with the sweeper. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2 is the count.
Just outside. Ball 1.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And there's a ball. Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs.
Runner on the go. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hit on the ground to the right side. Altuve handles it on the run, sends it over to first. Got him. Nice play. Back here in Houston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's going to be Jeremy Pena. On a line out towards center. And there's 1 down. Ryan Noda, the next to hit.
First baseman, Ryan Noda.
And a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Blake Perkins getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. They say you win.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Start of the 4th, and at the plate for Miami, Luis Arias. Swings through that.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
And that's down, a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. In the dirt.
0-2 is the count.
Nice job behind the plate there.
One ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Arias gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-0. So digging in, Tristan Casas. He's 0 for 1. He was late there, strike 1.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. It's still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Struck him out looking. And now Royce Lewis. Fly to center his first time. Tap foul at the plate. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hauls it in for the out. And here comes Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
That one misses, and the count 1-2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 4th. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunt.
Rojas makes the catch. 1 away. And now it's Alex Bregman. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Bregman.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. Bregman checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he won around. Rule to swing. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That just misses. 2-2. Good eye right there.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That to right. Thomas.
Alvarez.
On the ground, right side. Edwards. In plenty of time to first, and he has thrown. New inning getting started, and here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Woo back to work. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Kirk measures 5 feet 8 inches, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one hit to right. The throw in.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys.
Pena. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Now here is Johan Rojas. In there at the knees.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Bunting for a hit. Fires over to first. And the bunt attempt doesn't work out.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Astros go to the pen, and here comes Brendan Little.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one ripped. And it goes just foul. And it's even up.
Ball 1.
Thomas at second with 2 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's ball 2.
In the dirt. 2-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Up the middle. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. And that's outside. And that is ball one.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt. But it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Ground ball to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And here is Tyler Fitzgerald. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting the catcher,
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Grounded out his first time up. Thomas. Drops into the glove, and there's two away. And stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
The Marlins up by 2, last half of inning number 5. Inside, almost got him.
1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah! 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And we're back. Top 6. Now here's the Marlins DH, Luis Arias. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count. Nope. Outside.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. 1 up, 1 down. And up next for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered in this game. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Little throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. In the dirt, now 1-2.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch. Because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone, you got a better chance of having success.
3 swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Tristan Casas, the next up for the Marlins. In there, and it's 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. And he hits a ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. Marlins set down in order. Bottom of the 6th inning. And stepping in for the Astros, so they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Connor Norby.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Rojas gets under it, makes the grab, and there's one down. And now here is Blake Perkins.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Hammer, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball.
Has some trouble with it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Waste no time there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Nope.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And the count 1-2. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
So now the DH spot, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 2 in this one. Edwards throws to first in time, and they get the out on Alvarez. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Marlins. So they turn to their closer, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. This to third. Bregman to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Dansby Swanson stands in. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Tucker hauls it in, 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
1-1.
Fought off foul. In the air, left field. And that is that. Bottom bottom of the inning. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Calling at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Inside. Now 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Rojas makes his way towards it. He's got it. One down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning. Anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fitzgerald up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. Swing and a miss, strike one.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
One ball.
Bases empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Makes the catch. And that's the third out. Back here at Dyken Park, we're at the top of the eighth. There's Lane Thomas now.
Lane Thomas.
Dominguez, 6'1" righty, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. He can't get there. It's a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour.
Rojas.
The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Lucas Erceg.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Rojas at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Erceg with a move to first. Thomas dives back in safely. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Now this is in the air down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And the batter now, Xavier Edwards. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner takes off. That one to first. He takes it on his own. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Now it's the DH, Luis Arias. 1 for 3. And there's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss and a slider.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Ready for the bottom of the 8th at the plate. Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy. Now pitching for number 39, Andrew Kittredge.
The shortstop takes the ball. Line drive. And a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Alec Burleson. He's under it. Makes the grab, one away. Here's the left fielder, Blake Perkins.
The left fielder,
1 for 2.
Perkins.
And here's the strike.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get.
Runner on the go. There's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And safe. It's a stolen base. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Now
here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Altuve.
That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. Save. He scores, and it's a 1-run game.
Picks himself up at RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that is the inning. We go to the 9th, and at the plate for Miami. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Brian Hudson.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
0-1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Tristan Casas. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's inside.
Ball 1.
Foul ball there. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Ground ball right side. Altuve whips it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. And up next for Miami, Royce Lewis. And there's the strike.
Oh, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
And a swing and a miss.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here in Houston, and now the DH, Yordan Alvarez.
Now pitching for Miami, number 44, Aroldis Chapman.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Rojas going back, and it's off the wall to second. The tag, and he's out. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. There's the strike.
0-1's the count. Nope, that's a ball.
Out to short, Swanson. Throws across the diamond, and Tucker is retired. Astros down to their last out. Digging in, Tyler Fitzgerald. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. They're down to their final strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game. Luzardo with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in my